in my chair. Here we go. All right. Oh, hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Fun Friday Morning Coffee and Crochet. And hot, hot, hot coffee. Just poured it. Okay. 1 second. All right. I cleared my throat. Hopefully that's all I need to do this morning is clear my throat. And let's well, okay. I don't have an extra pillow for my back this morning. So I'm like laid back, all laid back and happy. Would you like to see the latest in the shirts that my sweet sister-in-law got me? So here it is. Let's see if it'll show up this way. Let's see. It says, "Oops, I got another chicken." Isn't that funny? Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. I love this shirt. My sweet sister-in-law gave this to me for Christmas. And it's just so adorable. Oh my gosh. She gets the t-shirts that she gets are from Love in Faith. And so never pay more than $10 for a shirt on their site because sometimes they'll show them like $20 or whatever. But listen, they have sales. And so just wait for the sale. $10 for a t-shirt. They are so soft. Seriously, very, very soft. So, yeah, I highly recommend. And I highly recommend getting a sweet sister-in-law like I have who will indulge you and give you all the chicken shirts she can find. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, let me say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Miguel. I hope you have safe travels. Please be careful as you travel to Plano. And hope everything goes well there. Michelle, good morning to you. I hope that you are having a fabulous day, as I hope that Miguel has a fabulous day. And Cree, hello, Cree. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Okay, and Miguel is on the road. He's going to listen. Once I come on, he wrote that before I came on. Let me have another sip. All right. Barbara Wriggle Baker, good morning to you. Hi. I hope that you are having a fabulous Friday. You know what's really great about Fridays is it's the weekend coming up. And even if you have to work on the weekend, it seems like the weekend vibe is still there, right? Even when you're working on the weekend vibe is still there. You're like anxious to get out of work because you know it's the weekend and you're ready to do something on the weekend, or you're ready to like maybe the weekend includes, you know, I don't know, mopping your floor or vacuuming or, cleaning your sink. I did something that I haven't done in a long time, and I personally cleaned my sink this last week, and it was so satisfying. So satisfying. And just scrubbed it down, and it just yeah, it was very satisfying. I need to do that more often. Oh, Patty Barker says, happy Friday, everyone. Yay, Cree. Cree is back. Good morning. Good morning. And Naomi, my sweet, sweet, I'm going to start calling you my sweet sister. Sister Naomi. She is here in the house. Aloha. And she says, good morning to everyone also. And oh no, Cree, you're so tired. I'm so sorry. Did you did you have a rough day? Yeah. I am so sorry. So sorry. And Naomi says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh no. Oh, okay. You had to jump out of bed 4 times for your mom last night. Okay. Yeah, getting that disrupted sleep, that um yeah, that lends to being tired the next day. I'm so sorry that you had to do that, but I'm so thankful that you were there for your mom, right? So, definitely. Definitely. Oh, you love being my sister. I'm so glad, my sister Naomi. It's so good to have you here. And yeah, yeah. So today is January 9th, 2026. Woo woo. So this is the second Friday in the year 2026. And I'm so glad that you're here with me. So glad you're here. And I've got some show and tell. Okay. Because looky. Mm-hmm. Live a creative life. What do you think this is from? Hmm? What do you think this is from? Yeah. Hobby Lobby. So I went to Hobby Lobby. Oh, and I forgot to bring the gifted yarn from Christmas. I knew there was something else I needed to bring from the living room into here. It's in a basket. And okay. Well, that means that Monday I'm going to show you that yarn. Okay. This one is going to be the show and tell. What did I buy at Hobby Lobby? I had a gift card. Yeah, it was fun. Super fun. So, what is in your cup? Because I'm nosy like that. I want to know what is in your cup. And I have hot coffee with half and half. Mm. And it is hot. I just poured the boiling water into the okay, so for those of you who don't know, I use a Melita coffee maker. So basically, the one that I have is a metal insulated pot, and it has the cone up top that you put the the filter, and then you put the coffee in. You boil your water in a pot and then pour it over the top, and then it goes down into the insulated pot and it keeps it hot. Well, I just made it fresh, and so this is fresh boiled water that I poured over the grounds of my lovely coffee. And yeah. Mm, yummy. That's good. Mm, wow, that is so good. That is so good. So you know me. I'm nosy. I want to know what's in your cup because I want to live vicariously through you. I want to know what's in your cup, what's on your hook, and what is your weather like. All the 3 things that I want to know. And but I'm most interested in what's on your hook because you inspire me with all of the different things that y'all make. You inspire me to get out there and try it. And so yeah, I am excited. Um, oh, yes, Cree agrees with that. While it was hard, we're glad that she was there for her mom. Yes, definitely. Okay, what's on your hook? Because I am so nosy like that, but gonna have to do our show and tell in a little bit. But right now, today is January 9th. And there are some national days that we're going to celebrate. Today is, let's see, I've got 4 of them today. Okay. Today is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. And my dad retired as a police officer from Baltimore City. And he retired in the 80s. And then he went on to have another career at Home Depot. So he had 2 careers that he really liked. He worked in the tool department at Home Depot and thoroughly enjoyed that. And now he is fully retired. And so January 9th is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. And so thank you to all those who proudly serve. And today is also National Balloon Ascension Day. What is that? National Balloon Ascension Day. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, ascend in your balloon. So, I don't know if this is supposed to be like the perfect day to go up in a balloon. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, fun, fun, fun. Has anybody ever been in a balloon? In a hot air balloon? Um, Ooh, Naomi says, I'm working on my last rose for a little while. I'm ready to move on to something new. Okay, Forrest. She's done. She's finished. She's over it. Naomi, did you ever watch the Krista from the Secret Yarnery? Did you watch her episode on all the flowers? Hmm. I did not watch it, but it's out there, and I saw a little preview of it. So I may have to go and watch it. All right. Ah, coffee in your cup. Yay. I have coffee in my cup too, and I need some more. Mm. Oh my goodness, this coffee is so delicious. So delicious. Oh my Lanta. Okay, so today is National Balloon Ascension Day, and it is also National Apricot Day. Yay or nay on the apricots? Do you like apricots? I'm a yay. I like apricots. They're pretty good. I've I've actually never had a fresh apricot, but I've had those dried apricots and they are delicious. They are absolutely delicious. And then I've had apricot um, jam, and that is also delicious. Love it. Love it. Yeah. And so, where do you stand on National? Ah, Barbara Rakelbaker says. Barbara says yes. Yes. All right. Okay. And Naomi says, yes, ma'am, I did. I want to make them all. Oh, good. And then the last national day that I'm going to share with you, this is the last one that I saw, January 9th is, and this one kind of made me laugh because I've been struggling with this, okay? National Static Electricity Day. So do you ever walk around and then you're like, yeah, like you touch something and you get shocked, or your hair will not lay flat, like it's just woo like this. Yeah, I've been having days like that. Oh, so there we go. All right. I think, so yesterday was a fun day. Let me tell you about that. And then we'll go. Oh, I know. Okay. No, not that. Not that. Not this. Okay. All right. So, oh, don't want that right there. How about right there? Good. Okay. So, yesterday was a fun day. My sweet sissy Tanya, um, she came over with her husband, and their washer at the cabin, something is wrong with it. It won't drain right, and like the lines need to be. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, anyway, so she and her husband came over, and Tanya and mom and I went out and had a girls' day, and it was so fun. So in Florida, there's this big retail store called Bells, and Bells, it's got the word Bells, Bealls, and the real Bells, the real luxurious store has a bell on it because it's pronounced Bells, not Beals. A lot of people think that it's Beals because it's EA, but it's not. It's Bells. And and I know this because there's lots of ads and it's like welcome to Bells and it's Bells. That's how you say it. And because it has a bell on it and that's trying to help people say Bells. But they also have a Bells outlet. And in the town that I grew up in, there was one major Bells, big store, and then they had two Bells outlets. Now, why they had two Bells outlets, I don't know. But I preferred one over the other. One of them was the original Bells outlet, and that one has the word Bells with just the word Bealls, and it doesn't have the bell on it. It's a slightly different logo. And so anyway, I was so excited because it was like Bells is coming soon to my local, like it was like next town over. And so I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a Bells. I can't wait. Here in Tennessee, they opened up a Bells, and they opened it in December, but we didn't go because like it was all crowded. Every time it was all crowded, right? And so anyway, the Bells in Florida, the real Bells, I'm going to say not the outlet store, but the real Bells is a beautiful shopping center. They have carpet, in different areas. They have lovely displays. They have everything sectioned off. So like there's a circle with just one type of pant, one brand of pant, and it's, sectioned off in where it's all, sizes. It's a regular department store. It's a regular luxurious department store. And then the outlets are more like going to a thrift store. It's like going to a thrift store because all of the racks are in the middle, and then they have pants and they have sizes. So you look at this one section that's your size, and there could be like 50 different pairs of pants in that section. They don't separate it according to designer or anything like that, right? It's just, here's your size, go check it out, see if you find something, kind of a thing. And now, when I lived in Florida, there was one Bells outlet in kind of in downtown, and that one was huge, and that one was overwhelming for me. Too big. The racks were stuffed so full. I couldn't handle it. So, I'm not a thrift store person. even though I think I want to become a thrift store person, I'm not a thrift store person. Um, and I'm not a yard sale person. I'm not a I do like flea markets because I like walking up and down, but I'm really not a flea market person. um, so it took, so when they opened the second Bell's outlet in town in Florida, I went over to that one, and that one was more doable. That one was exactly the size of the Bell's here that they just opened. So I'm thinking that they're opening a Bell's, like a regular Bell's. And I walk in and I'm like, this is a Bell's outlet. Wait a minute, this is a Bell's outlet. This isn't a Bell's. Where's my Bell's? Like, I was so excited we were going to get a Bell's. But no, it was a Bell's outlet. And from what I understand, they don't have the big Bell's, the department store Bell's, anywhere except for Florida. And I heard that just yesterday. And I just couldn't get over. I was like, oh, it's a Bell's outlet. This is not a Bell's. Like, I was so disappointed that all I could keep saying was, oh, I'm so disappointed. I wanted it to be a regular Bell's department store, and here it is, an outlet. And so we didn't really find anything there. We did find a Snoopy blanket. So got that for a birthday present for someone coming up. And then so when we first walked in, there were purses over there. And now my Bell's outlet that I used to go to, I loved it because I got to know it. And then this one is just like it. So I know that I will like it. But I was just so disappointed at first that it wasn't a regular Bell's department store that I just couldn't wrap my mind. So then I'm like, okay, you like Bell's outlet. This is just like your old Bell's outlet that you used to go to and used to enjoy. I used to get all of my work shirts, my work blouses from that Bell's outlet because I could get nice high-end tops that looked pretty for like $10, $10 a top instead of 50, and so I used to like to go there. I would stop there sometimes on my way home from work and just decompress there. Like, I would just walk up and down, check out the shirts. And also when you first walk in to the right, it was the same layout as my favorite Bell's outlet in Florida. This one was the same layout. When you walk in to the right, there's the purses. So I was like, purses. So anyway, I have a birthday coming up. And so Mom said, and I was just like, oh, we need to look at these purses. And Tanya had just bought one. Mom has a favorite one, so she didn't need one. And I hadn't bought a purse in years. And the current purse that I'm carrying was actually one that I purchased at Bell's Outlet in Florida years ago. And so anyway, Mom said, pick out a purse and I'll get it for you for your birthday. I was like, oh, okay, good. And so I got a purse. I really like it. And I'll have to show it to you. It's really nice. And so we got that and the blanket, but we really didn't get anything else. Tanya didn't get much there. And then we went to lunch. We went to this place called Salsa Rita's, which is kind of like between Chipotle and Moe's. Welcome to Moe's. And a little step up from Taco Bell. It is a step up from Taco Bell. But anyway, you walk in and you decide what you want, and then you build it. they have the one station where you tell her what you want, and then she gets the tray and, is it for here to go? And then the first section is the main section, like the the meat and the queso and different things like that. And then, oh, and black beans and I think refried beans. So that was all the hot stuff. And then the next section is all the cold stuff. And so they have different people for different sections, and you just build up on your food. It was very good. It was very good. And then we went to Big Lots, and which has reopened here. And because they shut down all the Big Lots and then they reopened them. I don't know whether it was restructuring or if they sold it. I'm not sure what went on. But yeah, so we went to Big Lots, and that was fun. That was fun. So anyway, and then let's see, we had to do a pickup at Walgreens for some medicine, and then we picked up Domino's pizza and came home. So yeah, so that was fun. That was really fun. And what a fun day. And then we came back here and watched football. Did anybody see the football game last night? The football game, it was Miami and Ole Miss. Oh my Lanta. Like, what a game. So we liked both of the teams. We liked both of the coaches. We liked both of the quarterbacks and the players on both sides. The only reason I was kind of rooting for Ole Miss is because they're an SEC team, Southeastern Conference, and I really wanted to have the SEC represented in the championship game. Because this one yesterday, there's 4 teams left. Yesterday it was those 2 teams, and then today it's Oregon and in Indiana. And so whoever won each of those games is going to go to the championship, right? So my goodness, they just went back and forth, back and forth. Like one would get a touchdown, one would do this, one would do that, one would do this, one would do that. And it just kind of left you like, oh my goodness, it could be anybody's game. Like 4 minutes left in the game, and it was so funny too, because like 1 minute this team would be like, oh yeah, we got this, we're doing it, and then the next minute the other team would be like, yeah, we got this, and then the other team would be like, oh no. And the people in the stands didn't know how to feel. It was like a roller coaster, right? This 1 second they were like on a high, yay, we're gonna win, and then the next second the other team got a score and they were like, oh no, we're gonna lose. It was such a good game. Bless their hearts. And so yeah, so Miami won in the final, I'm telling you, in like the final 30 seconds or something, and well, I think it was like with 30 seconds left or something like that, right? It was not a lot of time left for Ole Miss to get a score. They tried, they rallied. And so anyway, oh, I felt so sorry for Ole Miss. Those fellas were like, they were so sure they were going to win, and then it just got ripped out from under them. And so of course, Miami is celebrating, and they're, and then the 2 coaches, they're like give each other a hug and encouraging words or whatever. Both teams did so well. They both played. That basically what happened was the clock ran out, and that's what was going to happen, right? Because they were just head to head. Like there was 5 points. It was like a 5-point lead at one point. And so the one team got a touchdown, 6, which brought them up. And then actually they went for 2, So, so to try to bring them like that much ahead. Anyway, Ole Miss, some of those fellas were just devastated, crying, and just so full of emotion, which you could tell they've just put their heart and soul into the game. And so as far as I'm concerned, both teams are winners because they were a head-to-head match. Like they were so good. And it was basically the time ran out and whoever was on the top at that moment when the time ran out, that's the team that won. Because I think if they had had, another hour of play or another quarter, it would have still been like this the whole time. So anyway, it was a fun game. It was a fun game. So enough chat. Enough chat. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Barbara says, hot chocolate and water in my cups and a C2C doll blanket on my hook. I love C2C. Yay. A sheep on my fingers and a groundhog just off the hoop. Oh, just off the hoop. A groundhog just off the hoop. The hook. Okay, sorry. I know. I know. Ah. Oh my goodness. That is so, so funny. Oh, and Naomi is like, with the static electricity, oh, that is a real struggle to be walking with a cart and just getting shocked. Ah! Hook, not hoop. Okay, got it. Got it. You like bells? Naomi says, I really enjoy bells. So do I. So do I. But, like, if you haven't seen the luxurious bells department store, you ain't seen nothing. Because it's so beautiful. And it's just so clean. And there's tile, but there's also carpet in this area. And then carpet in this area. Like where there's a section, there's carpet. And then there's a jewelry section that's so beautiful. And yeah, anyway, I like bells too. Ooh, Love and Heart. Hello, Love and Heart. You are lurking. I love lurkers. Welcome. Welcome, Janet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Um okay. What do you call a herd of sheep falling down a hill? What do you call a herd of sheep falling down a hill? I'll wait just a minute to see if you can figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. And yeah. I have some yarn that I want to show you. I have some yarn. And so the day before, so Wednesday, hubby and I ended up, after the live, we went over to the cabin and visited with Tim and Tanya. We went out and had some lunch, and then we headed over to Hobby Lobby, the four of us. And so because we were on to time because of we were going to have to get back before nightfall to check on our chickens. So we had like limited time. So when we went to the cabin and we visited, and then we took two vehicles. So they took their vehicle and we took ours, so that as we went into town and towards, like we were headed towards our home, like it was like halfway between, right, where the Hobby Lobby is. And so then we could keep going this way and then they could come back. So it was just easier that way, right? And that way too, we could just stay longer. And so anyway, we had a great time at Hobby Lobby, and Tanya had fun. She got some yarn, And I don't know what all else she got, but it was fun. It was super fun. Let's see. Ah, Naomi says rolling wool. Nope. What do you call a herd of sheep falling down a hill? A landslide. Oh, a landslide. I love that. A lamb slide. Lamb slide. Oh. Okay, so um my Fair Isle crochet was in my mind, when I purchased this yarn. I don't know how it's going to work, but I think it'll be okay. So I love the Yarn Bee Rustic Romantic. I love it. And this green will make a perfect tree on whatever Fair Isle design I make. Oh, you seldom get the jokes. Did you get this one? Oh, okay. So this is Rustic Romantic, and it's 220 yards. And the colorway is called Olive. It is a 4-weight yarn, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. This is a 100-gram skein of Rustic Romance. And I love this. I love this. Look at the colorway on this. So pretty. So of course this was the 30% off week. So that was good. That was really good. But you know what was really weird is that we went into the yarn section and it was like the cupboard was bare. Like there were sections that were completely empty. I don't know whether people like had just come after New Year and maybe they had a whole year where they weren't buying yarn and now they were able to buy yarn, but they cleared it out practically. So anyway, like all of the sections of the I Love This Yarn section, the only colors that they had like an abundance of was red. And I don't know. It was weird. It was odd. But maybe they're getting ready to put more colors out. And maybe they had pulled some that are going to be, on clearance. So anyway, I am looking forward to clearance yarn this year. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Hey, Racine, how are you? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Naomi says that is very pretty. I do. I really like this. And I think that this will be really pretty as the tree on whatever design I make, right? Because it has the different, like it has little puffs of white on it. It's just Rustic Romance. I'm loving this. So I have 3 of these. Three. And you know why I have 3? Because that's all they had. 3 of these. Can you believe it? That was it. Just 3 of these. So I have 3 of these. Boop, boop. And then I have 3 of these. And this one is Rustic Romantic. And look at this luscious color. Oh, my Lanta. This is in Okie wheat. So like Oklahoma, Okie. Yay. And this one, I just love this one. So it's Rustic Romantic. And this one is, I'm shaking this morning. Look at that. So this one is oaky wheat, and I have 3 of these. And guess why? Because that's all they had. That's all they had. So I thought I kind of wanted, one of those timeless sweaters that has the color that, it's like, it's not like the bright pinks and the purples and the blues and all of that. I wanted some timeless colors. And this one to me is like really rich. It's kind of a mustard yellow color to me. And so yeah, I kind of wanted to see these together. Now they won't probably be together because what my idea is, do you know how in the Farrell Crochet, how there's always like an abstract design, like squares or hearts or something, right? And so this one, I wanted to be more like the abstract design. And then this one, of course, I wanted to be more like a tree or something like that, right? So I still haven't decided on my real project yet. It might be something easy like a cowl or a scarf, but probably not. Yeah, probably not. So anyway, you like the flex? I know, me too. Me too. That's what really drew me to this yarn. And it just feels good. Like it feels good. And so anyway, yeah. Let me put this back. I have to find a spot for this yarn on my shelf. But so that's what I got. 6 skeins of yarn. That's all the yarn I got. Because like I said, nothing else was really speaking to me. And it's so funny because I normally do buy the I Love This yarn. And I didn't buy any of it this time. It just, like, it was so bare that I just wasn't getting the vibe. I was not getting the vibe on it. So anyway, but let me show you what else I got. This is so pretty. So when you first walk into Hobby Lobby, of course, they have like their front porch, right? I guess that's what I'm going to call it. That's the front porch. So they have that one section in the front that is separate from the store, but it's still like you walk through the doors and then there's that one section where they have chairs to sit in that are for sale. They have shelves that have all these nice things. It just kind of reminds you of a front porch, right? And so they have these boxes, and this box just really spoke to me. It's lovely. It's just so lovely. And so this one, and it was 50% off. So yeah. So this box was, oh wow, $6.99, so $7, and it was 50% off. So this box was $3.50. And look, it's got like a little magnet right there. Hear that? And so here you go. And it's just got flowers. And then look at the inside of this box. Now, it didn't come with these things, but these are the things that I want to show you that I also got. So this box is really lovely, really lovely. And so they had fat quarters. And if you don't know what a fat quarter is, it's so it's a yard of fabric and they cut it into 4. So it's 1/4 of a yard. But instead of going 1/4 like up this way and then cutting it, they actually cut it into four squares or 4 sections. So they take a yard of fabric, cut it into 4s, and that's what's called a fat quarter. So look at the colors on this fabric. So it's got the blue, green, mustard, rust, and aubergine. Isn't that pretty? And so this was like, each fat quarter was like $1. So, because it was $4.99, there's 5 colors. So there you go. That's really nice. Really nice. And then look what else I found. I found these fat quarters. Now these fat quarters were $1.49 each. This is chickens. And so I love that one so much. I got a second one. And then these chickens. So yeah, I really like these. So basically, I got these. Hey Jay, happy Friday to you. I hope you're having a great week. And so anyway, I do sew. I haven't sewn in a while, but I do have my my sewing machine here. And so what I want to do is I want to do like, and see, these colors go with this, just nice. I mean, I can use either one for the opposite side, right? And then this, perfect, like just perfect, perfect colors. So yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, and there's another chicken on the back there. And see, these are just perfect colors because they'll go with this fabric. So what I want to do is have a solid and then have a chicken side. And I want to make, and it's very easy to make, you just do a circle, an oversized circle. But I want to make some jar covers so that I know Tanya was talking about doing sourdough. Other people were talking about doing sourdough. And so I just want to make some jar covers so that when you do the sourdough, you have, it's breathable, and but it doesn't let any dust or dirt in, to your sourdough, but it can breathe. I know the chicken fabric is so cute, isn't it, Naomi? I love it. I love it. And so they only had one of these. So, or I probably would have gotten 2 of each, but they did have 2 of these. So I got 2 of the little chickens with the coop. And then, but this one I really did fall in love with. This one, they only had 1. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I got that. So I'm excited about that. And I have a little bit of elastic that can go around the jars. And so that is another project. One more thing I want to show you. Do y'all know that when I get to the end of an episode, and I always say, I always do this. This is American Sign Language that means I love you. That's what this means. Okay. And so I always say that at the end of an episode, and this says, I love you. And so, yeah, there we go. Of course, this hand is, oh, well. Oh, that's a little finger. Yeah, it's a little bigger than mine. This hand is a little bigger than mine. And, but anyway, I just thought, I put it right there. I don't know if you can see it well enough. I'm going to have to come up with something, but I just wanted to have the I love you behind me because it's just something that my husband found it before Christmas. And he's like, look, this is what you always do. And I was like, oh yeah, that's really pretty. And And then he went to get me one for Christmas, but the Hobby Lobby that we went to was a different one, and they didn't have it. They didn't have it. So, yeah. So anyway, that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. It was super, super fun. Aw, yeah. So, anyway, that was what I got. And so now let me give you a little update on my Fair Isle crochet. Just an update on, and I don't know if you have seen this much of it or not. I don't know. So you may have seen this much of it already. But this is the bottom of the tree right here. And then this is the design. And you know, with that, okay, so with that other yarn that I got, like this would be the green. And then these little dots right here, the lighter dots, would be the mustard if I had done it in the colors that I just bought. But I don't think I'm going to make another one of these. I'm going to finish this one. This is my project for today, is to finish this today because I need to move on. It's the 9th day of January, and I have January and February to do the, yeah, there we go. Share screen. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay, so present slides in PDF. Here we go. So 2026 is the year of something new for me. And so January and February, I set aside to learn and make something with the Fair Isle crochet. And Fair Isle crochet is a style of crochet that mimics the Fair Isle knitting. Ooh, eyes are hurting. And so it utilizes the waistcoat stitch, which is what I'm using to make this project right here. And so the Fair Isle crochet is, yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. And I'm really happy to be doing it. It's like expanding my knowledge base. Can you believe it? I'm almost 60 years old and I'm still learning, still expanding my knowledge base. And that is really great. Never stop learning, never stop trying something new, never stop developing new skills, never stop, right? Right. And so these 2 months, that's what I'm concentrating on, is the Fair Isle crochet. The following 2 months will be to knit a dishcloth. So I have knitted before, but I've never finished a project. And so this is my year of something new. This is my year to actually finish a knit project. And I thought a dishcloth would be a really nice thing to do. Really nice. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. No, I don't think the love sign has to be in any, because I do this too. I think, you know, there are some people who are left-handed. But no, I don't think that, I mean, it's just the way you hold your hands. I know that when they do the spelling, like A, B, C, D, I'm so out of practice, and this is my left hand, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, or Z. You can do that, you know, whichever hand you are dominant in. So that's good. Yeah. I think so. A dishcloth would be simpler and quick. I don't know if I could do it in a day. Um, because it seems like I know how to crochet, but every time I pick up, I mean, I know how to knit, but every time I pick it up, I have to relearn it like in my head, right? And then it comes back to me. But it's not, it doesn't flow for me like crochet does. And I want to knit. I want to learn how to knit. I want to learn um, how to make it flow, and I want to complete a project. So yeah, yeah, I think that would be really good. Now, for most people who are knitters and they knit all the time and they finish projects, um, oh, thank you for what, Naomi? Oh, for explaining the right and the left hand. Okay, sorry about that. I was like, what did I do? So anyway, yes, a dishcloth would be simple and quick, and so that's why I chose that for that month. Now, as you can see, I chose only one thing for 2 months straight. What that means is that's a project that I'm going to work on my year of something new, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be working on other things too. So, you know, I'm hoping that I fall in love with knitting dishcloths and that I'm going to, yes, hold on just a sec. Let's see. I'll give it. Sorry, gang. My mama needed me. She had a question. Oh, I don't know who she's on the phone with, but they needed some information. So that is what I gave her was some information. Yes. All right. Hey, Crafty. Hey, Terry. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. She's been lurking. I love lurkers. Let me tell you, lurking is fun. But you know what's more fun is saying hello and having everybody say hi back. So actually, Naomi, I did not see your your knitted scarf from a couple or more years ago. Um, because I came in a little late and then I was like, "Oh, you're gone. You're gone. Where are you?" And so anyway, I did not see it. So I'll have to go back and watch it. I'll have to go back and watch it so that I can see your knitted scarf. So that's awesome. So you actually finished up a knitted project. That's great. That's great. Yay. I love it, love it, love it. Yep, I love it. So, why should you never eat a clock? Why should you never eat a clock? It's too time consuming. Oh, it's too time consuming. What do you call a selfie with a coffee cup? What do you call a selfie with a coffee cup? A mug shot. Boom, boom. Oh, a mug shot. Get it? Oh, good, Naomi. Naomi got it. Mm. All right, gang. It has been fun today. I have chit-chatted my way through the day, showed you my Hobby Lobby finds, and I hope that, oh, you got it too, Love and Heart. Oh, yay, you got one. Oh, Janet is like on cloud nine. She finally got one. Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. I love dad jokes. I am really bad about loving dad jokes. Um, one more. Do you know why you should never shout into a colander? Do you know why you should never shout into a colander? Oh, this is a good one too. So listen, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Um, I am very much so looking forward to the weekend. And I hope that you have a fabulous rest of the day. Do you know why you should never shout into a colander? Because you'll strain your voice. Get it? But strain your voice. I think that's so funny. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Oh, all right. So I will see you on Sunday on Naomi's channel, Aloha Crochet with Naomi. And so that is going to be at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so I can't wait to see you then. And then the next time you'll see me on this channel is Monday morning for our Maker Monday. And yeah, I'm excited about that. We're going to have something new. Maybe I'll have the new project on my hook that I can show you. It will strain your voice. That's right, Barbara. You got that. You got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time. Bye.